Hello and welcome to the 2017 TLC. My name is Paul Schultz, and I will be the host for this TLC session entitled The Power to Shape Our Minds, presented by our own Ashford student, Doreen McKnight. We are excited that you have joined us today to hear Doreen's presentation. Please welcome Doreen McKnight.
The power to shape our minds. We need to know that we are in control. Our subconscious has more control than our conscious mind does. Our subconscious is made up of bits and pieces of all those things we have pushed down inside of us. For example, if all your life you have been subconsciously telling yourself, I am unhappy or unintelligent, I will never be more than I am today, then no matter what you do in your everyday life, internally, your choices and decisions are based on what you have been telling yourself all these years. At some point, you need to ask yourself, who's in charge? It is not until you consciously tell yourself something different that you become aware of how you have allowed your subconscious to control you. This is all part of a disorganized mind.
There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind. You can change your hair, your clothing, your address, your spouse, your residence. But if you don't change your mind, the same experience will perpetuate itself over and over again, because everything outwardly changed, but nothing inwardly changed.
If you want something out of life, if you want to change yourself, if you want to acquire something, if there's some goal that you want to reach, changing your behaviors, overcoming negative habits, it's challenging. It's hard. Most people go through life never discovering what their talents are. Most people never develop their talents.
The only thing that's going to make you happy, my friend, in this year or any other, is to step up. It's to raise the standard. It's to discover what you're capable of and feel that incredible power of pushing through whatever's holding you back and get to the other side of more of your true self. That's what this game's all about.
Number one, you must take a leap of faith. Make the first move. The hardest step is the first step. Number two, you must organize your mind. Many times we fail to achieve success because we allow ourselves to become disorganized in our minds. Learn to harness it, to be in control, to be disciplined. Number three, learn to let go. Often we hang on to old habits, feelings, negative self-talk. Learn to let it go. Number four, find methods that work for you. There are many forms of teaching and learning. Find the style that works for you. Number five, delegate. One way to be successful is to delegate. Delegate chores, cooking, cleaning, etc. Number seven, stay spiritually focused. The most crucial point is to stay spiritually focused. A good spiritually focused person is more at peace, relaxed, confident. Finally, number eight, begin the learning process. With all these things in place, you are now ready to learn and achieve success. If you have any memories you're suppressing, certain things trigger these memories, like a song, a movie, a comment. Whether you realize it or not, our minds, our attitudes, our inner self are molded every day by the external world. If you take a good look around you, you see chaos. People running around, angry, frustrated, and anxious. Anxiety is wearing us down and taking a toll on our relationships, our feelings of peace, our ability to achieve success.
In this fast-paced world, it might be tempting to give partial attention without really thinking. I recommend that you pause. Notice an increased clarity. You are on the right track.
We have listened to the world so much that we forgot to achieve what we were meant to do. We became disorganized, in a hurry, to go where and do what. We forgot that to be whole meant to be enlightened, to seek out our spirituality, the part that keeps peace in our lives and helps us to achieve being that doctor that finds the cure for cancer, to be the teacher who imparts knowledge to others, that inspires the strengths of others to be who they need to be. Who am I? What is the real truth? What is the truth about myself? More importantly, what are the falsehoods about me? Before I began attending classes with Ashford, I was in a bad spot. I had already gone through 2 years of serious health conditions. I couldn't work or live my life doing the things I enjoyed. Finally, one day, I asked myself, who am I? I paused and asked myself again, who am I? So I started to do some real soul searching, and I realized that I was meant to help others, to motivate people, to become better people, to give directions. That's when I signed up to take classes. This was the truth about myself. The falsehoods were all the years that I spent not listening to who I really was. What would we do without all those people who took a leap of faith, who listened to their inner self? People like Martin Luther King, doctors who have cured deadly diseases. Who might you be? Now is the time for you to achieve success, to do your own soul searching, and to become who you are meant to be.